Monica with Looking for Group. Today I'm here with Zack Ciaramitaro, the head coach at Elmira College. How are you doing today, Zack?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Can't complain. Thanks so much for taking the time to talk about Elmira's program. If you don't mind, I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it. Can you tell me about how the program gets started? Was it you who came to administration, students? Tell me about that process.
Yeah, sure. So our program kind of started 2019 spring. We had a kickoff event in our athletic gymnasium. It was specifically for Fortnite, actually. It was kind of, I guess, at the height of Fortnite's popularity. So we had partnered with Microsoft, actually. They had brought a bunch of computers and Xboxes to kind of have an in-game custom tournament at Elmira. We had students participate, faculty, staff, so it was kind of everybody was on board, and that was kind of the launch of our esports program. So that summer we were pretty busy. I actually also work in IT full time, so they had asked me if I knew anything about building computers, having built one myself. I said, sure, let's do it. So, off we went that summer, building custom PCs, getting our esports lab ready to go. So it was pretty exciting for me, not only as a current employee, but then to kind of take the reins with the esports team as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm just going to go ahead and make an assumption that you're a gamer yourself.
A little bit, yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
All
You
right.
might gather that from the mic and the green screen and
Maybe a
stuff.
little,
So,
maybe a little. What are the titles that you play?
yeah. So lately, I've been playing some Valorant, some Rocket League. A lot of the games that we play here at Elmira, just try to stay fresh with them myself. I also play a little bit of Destiny 2 to keep things fresh on the RPG side. So,
Yeah, yeah, we always need a little bit of engagement in the role playing scene there.
yeah,
But could you tell me more about the titles you offer at Elmira, if you don't mind, and which ones that you compete in leagues for, and which ones are more casual, if there is that kind of dynamic at your school?
sure. Yeah. So currently, we compete in 7 different games. So we have Valorant, Rocket League, Hearthstone, Overwatch, Fortnite. What am I forgetting here? Super Smash Bros. And what am I forgetting? League of Legends. Sorry,
Excellent. How
most
could you forget?
popular game.
I know the game that I play. I feel personally attacked that you forgot about it. Sad face. That is awesome. But can you tell me a little bit about what the competitive side of your program is like? What are the expectations you have for your students? How competitive is the program? And for students who are maybe listening to this who want to play more casually, what kind of opportunities do you offer for them?
Sure. So currently we compete. Our conference is the ECAC. That's where we compete in each of our games. We're also looking to diversify a little bit with some of our games into a couple different leagues just to get some more competitive nature. Right now, there isn't that division. Technically, we are just a varsity program, but we are looking to expand to offer more varsity and club level involvement. But right now, like I said, it is just the varsity level. Really, right now, because our program is so new, what I'm looking to do is really build a brand and build a culture. And that's what I've talked to a lot of my potential recruits about is, listen, you have the potential to come in and really set the tone for the next 4 years, as nobody currently has been uh, recruited specifically here at Elmira. So you can really be the first wave of recruits and really start that brand, start that culture.
Yeah, the pioneers of the program and what it means to be a part of that program at Elmira. That's awesome.
Yeah,
And
yeah, exactly.
yeah, switching gears a little though, I know with the pandemic, the space that you're using might be a little different than it was maybe last year, but could you talk to the facilities that you offer your students, what the space is like, what kinds of computers are available, and also peripherals and any sponsors you'd like to shout out?
Sure. Yeah. So currently, our esports lab is 6 total computers. We are looking to expand that hopefully this year and into the summer. Our current roster, I mean, we already have over 30 current students on our roster. So with 6 computers, it can be pretty challenging. I know some students do have their own computers, but our computers are state of the art. They're custom built. latest graphics cards, processors, that sort of thing, 144 hertz monitors. No sponsors yet. That's actually something I am following up on today. So stay tuned.
Fingers
But
crossed.
yeah, fingers crossed. So we'll see.
All right, excellent. And are there any opportunities that you offer at the experiential learning level or an internship level, something students can get some hands-on experience for if they maybe don't want to play professionally, but want to get involved in some other way in the esports sphere?
Yeah, so that's actually another thing that I'm working on, hopefully for next semester, for the spring semester, is I'm looking to bring on whether it's, student workers or internship level kind of experience, whether it be broadcasting, streaming. There's so many different avenues, especially with esports. I actually have this like flow chart that I've been showing administration. So it's like, hey, do you want to get into the software side of things, or the hardware, or the broadcasting, or this or that? There's so many different avenues to take, and I think it's a really good time for students to get involved, with esports, obviously, but maybe they have a passion for this sort of thing, and esports can be the way that they get into it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you really hit the nail on the head there. A lot of people think about the esports industry as just walking in to play professional video games, but there's so much more that goes into it. How are we showing those displays to the world through broadcasting and, social media engagement? All this stuff is really important, and it's awesome that you're touching upon those job opportunities for your students.
Yeah, and especially now, I mean, like you had said before, with the whole pandemic that's going on, I know it's really tough for students to get internship experience. We actually require an internship at Elmira to graduate, so that's kind of why, another reason besides helping me out, that I was looking to get students involved, just because I know that there's friends of our current players that want to help out and stuff. So come hang out with your friends, but also get some real world experience too.
Yeah, it absolutely goes a long way, and that's really great to hear. So, as a head coach, what sort of things are you looking for in prospective applicants when it comes to the recruitment process? I know you said that this is going to be your first year of actually looking for recruits and picking up individuals based upon either skill, academics, performance, but could you tell me about what those categories are?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, uh, you know, at Elmira, I think just as a whole, we look for well-rounded individuals. People that are going to get that hands-on experience in the classroom, but also out of the classroom as well. Whether it's esports, another traditional sport in a sense, different clubs and organizations. I think that's something that we really look for here. We are a liberal arts college, so a lot of the time students are getting experience, outside of their major anyway. So that's kind of what I look for in esports too. What else are you bringing to the table, kind of thing? How can we mold you as an individual, in the 4 years that you're here or longer, that you're here to, whether it's for esports or not. Skill obviously is great and goes a long way, but like I said, we are going to be looking for that club level, recreational level expansion here soon as well. So I mean, like I said, I think it's more of a holistic thing. Academics obviously go a long way in terms of scholarships and getting into college, but what else do you bring to the table?
Yeah, like those communication skills, those team building skills, all of those different things that go into esports that we don't really think about on the surface.
It's those intangibles.
Absolutely. And then, last but not least, Zach, could you give me some advice for the students who are maybe thinking about applying to Elmira's program or generally applying to esports programs across the board, again, from a coach's perspective?
Yeah, I mean, I would say, challenge yourself, ask a lot of questions. I have a lot of calls where they've been really great. People ask a lot of questions, and it's a good time to ask because, people are nervous just with everything that's going on. Applying to college, I mean, I did it a long time ago, and it was pretty nerve-wracking.
Still
But
is, I think.
yeah, oh yeah, maybe more so now than ever. But you know, ask questions. Get involved. You know, really, like I said, challenge yourself and challenge your coach, challenge whoever your admissions counselor is to really see if this college is a good fit for you. Because the last thing that you want is to be miles away from from home and feel like you're stranded. Here at Elmira, I feel like we kind of have that. We're kind of a smaller college, so we have that close to home feel. So I mean, that's something that if you're looking for that, really challenge your coach, your admissions counselor to see if this is a good fit for you.
Yeah, yeah. Vet the program, vet the college, make sure that you're making a decision that's good for you. I think that's really good advice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then are there any last things about the esports program at Elmira that you'd like to mention that maybe we didn't get to talk about?
Yeah, sure. So I mean, like I said, even though we're a pretty young program, you have the chance if you do decide to apply here to talk to me, to talk to one of our players currently. You really do have the chance, kind of like you had said before, to be a pioneer of the program. I think that's something that's really exciting. And again, because even though we're small, that just means that you can be on the cutting edge, the bleeding edge of what's to come for the future. So you can really shape the program and kind of see it flourish.
Yeah, yeah, that's a great thing to have on your resume. Help start esports program. That's
Yeah,
what else could you ask for when it comes to that?
the
But Zach,
foundation.
yeah, absolutely. Zach, thank you so much for taking the time to answer these questions. And if any students want to reach out to you, are there certain places they should go? Email, Discord?
Yeah, sure. So we have social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. It's all just Elmira College Esports. We also just have a general email, esports@elmira.edu, that you can reach us at as well.
All right, guys, you heard it here. Go ahead and reach out and ask those questions. But other than that, Zach, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and thanks again for your time.
Thanks, you too.